deep on his own side, looking to be around the 14-yard line.
You think that ain't what we ever lived. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more since it's almost over.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. Giving him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Cut down the field. It's Pitts. There he goes, right sideline. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
They've got first down here from the 36. Another one for Gibbs. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Offense in a hurry up here.
39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the gun is Purdy. That's incomplete left side. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Get set. Get set.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete down to the right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. That's a Vegas first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. Purdy throwing here on first. Sends this to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Broadcast all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. And he stopped just shy of that first down at the 28. Third down upcoming.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders finish up their opening drive. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? You feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Nicole Hardman now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Hardman on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Daniels setting up the play action. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. From the gun, it's Daniels. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Quarterback with his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
At their own 9-yard line.
Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
What an injection and momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
36-yard line.
Brock, you remember when they were near their own end zone? Yeah, things have totally changed now. 1st and 10 in enemy territory.
Yellow.
Again, it's Gibbs. And that is a touchdown! The Raiders just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Beasze on for the extra point. And the kick is no good. Snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10.
Come on. Ready.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Looking quickly here.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Daniels on first down. That's caught. Devon Achane. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
19 seconds.
Second down carry for Achane. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
60 Bison. Go.
On first down, here's Daniels. Taking a chance to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Here's a screen for Achane. He's taken down at the 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's in the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in whatever. You call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit some.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's second down.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch, a better call. The receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Third and long for Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Nico Collins, the intended target. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the lead in half, down to 3.
The wind was at a sail's cake, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Beasze set to kick off.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Hardman with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Ready.
It's Achane on the inside give. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Then we lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find an aggressive call on second.
At the 24-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Let's go now.
Daniels from the pistol. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Third down, they need 7.
Here we go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He passes the 35, and he gets it forward all the way to the 44. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44. Play action now, Daniels. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And that's not what the offense style of. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And they're going to go. It's Daniels. That one complete to Pitts. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down.
A gain of 31 yards.
Here's Achane up the middle. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Daniels back to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Aubrey puts it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. And it's first and 10. Now Purdy. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 from the 32.
Get set.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
This is Gibbs on second down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up third and 8.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
It'll be third down and 8 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. The Raiders with the lead at home here at Allegiant. It's third and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
What's up? Yellow.
Here he goes, third and long. That's intercepted near the sideline. Picked off by Malachi Starks. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a...
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Raiders are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's second.
They were in their defensive meetings this week. That's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third down.
Third and just 2 to go.
Get set, get set. RT, watch out. Yellow.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That finds Pittman, complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Yellow. Yellow. 21. Up.
First down throw by Purdy. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's it, second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Get set, get set.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Working quickly here.
Brings up second and
Gibbs again. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders throw their lead just before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Raiders 27, Chargers 13. Tyler Bass.
Bass now to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Daniels now on first down. Jump off caught by his back. Still working past the 40. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
And the Chargers first down.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. Forced out to his right. Throwing this for the end zone. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. Second down coming up.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
16.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The loss Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
Outside. 18. What's up?
The give to Gibbs to start the third. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. That's a Vegas first down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. 35-yard. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Get set. 18. What's up? 21.
Going to the ground again on first. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
43-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Purdy on the play action. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. If Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Purdy on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the first. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Get set. Up.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
What a great sign to start the second half of this offense because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
From the red zone now. On the move, hit it right. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Raiders push their lead to 18.
34. Chargers 16. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Hardman with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Playing with Achane here out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete.
This defense, they have played, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of the main character, they reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some... Serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And that reaches the 35, but no further as it caroms out of bounds.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Watch out! Yellow.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Officer! Hang around, sir!
Play action now. Purdy. Going all the way to the end zone here. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again.
41, Chargers 16. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Ready!
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Short pass brought in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
It's 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Daniels to throw on 4th. Right side, wheeled in by Pitts. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Come on, ready?
Here's a chance from the pistol. Rob Fred, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play, at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Daniels from the pistol. Pitts brings it in. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, That's an extra bonus.
Okay, ready?
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Bails out of the pocket quick. On the run, deep down. This is caught inside the 15. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Now Achane. And he only gets this one down to the 9. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Go.
Daniels back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Here we go. Here we go.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Chargers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers make it an 18-point game. Operating now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. Hot, hot.
Drive begins with Gibbs. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Get set. Get set. Back
to Gibbs now on 2nd. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
New set of downs from the 37. First down, Purdy to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's another Raiders 1st down.
Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Raiders up by multiple touchdowns, and they've got the football. So 1st down from the 41.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Hot.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
21. 18. Watch out.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Fits it through the middle. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders put up even more points in a win. As they drive forward to win right
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, more than likely for more games to come.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders continue piling onto this lead. Beasze now to kick this away. Hartman with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10.
Ready!
At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
He was tackled.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Play action now with Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Get set! Get set! Ready, team! Yellow. Up.
From the gun is Purdy. Taking the deep shotgun on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
The Chargers get home, and they drop it. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
They're on him again, and he goes down again. Back-to-back sacks have these guys suddenly staring at third and goal.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Ready, team! Ball 12. Yellow.
Third and goal, Purdy. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there. Tyler Bass on now for the field goal try. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Bass's kick is good. And that gives them a 28-point advantage.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Hartman with a return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Let's go. Ready, right.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Lays up, left side, and gets it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4. at the 40.
Achan gets it. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Here we go. Go.
Daniels now. Flushed out of the pocket. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 48.
They'll hand it off to Achan. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Chargers,
First and 10 from the 32.
first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To throw, Daniels. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's second down coming up. Now Daniels to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Christian Harris picks it off.
Daniels pass. Intercepted. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
Outside.
Let's start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to get this up to right around that 13-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders moments away from a 2-0 start. Offense is set. First and 10.
Get set. 21. 18. Watch out.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Outside.
They're going to pass it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the 5th time they've gotten their first sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on third down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down.
Get set. 18.
Here he goes, third and long. It's in or no, he drops another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down.
Benjamin Morrison.
Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Short drop, but he still gets away a very good punt. And that one made a bit for the opposing side, but they're saying it went out right at the midfield stripe.
50-yard line.
To the line on first and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. It's Achan, the inside give. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Daniels. He takes it down to the 33. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
And the Chargers first down. A gain of 15.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
In the red zone now. Complete out to the right. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Second Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes out to the left. Intercepted in the end zone.
Okay, far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Up.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Caught, nice game left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.